Alright guys, so we got great news about the Apple event that's probably going to be on March 23rd. We got some leaks out. It's pretty exciting. It's probably going to be a lot of fun. So it's going to be a couple of things. First of all, it's probably going to be on March 23rd. Almost certainly going to be an online event because I think Apple's never, by the way, ever going to go back to the old design event just because the new ones give them like more flexibility and stuff, and it's a lot cooler with the editing and the direction and stuff. Although it lacks some excitement with actual people being there, they can do a mixture of the two maybe eventually. Who knows? But anyways, probably March 23rd. You're it is a tagline. Most likely that is suggesting some Airtags. Probably, and I swear to God, it feels like Airtags has been out for like a year already because everybody keeps talking about them all the time like they exist, but until now, Apple has never confirmed the existence nor denied the existence of Airtags. Like, we got leaks and rumors, but nothing actually solid and official. But if they come out, they'll look something like this. You know, they'll be circle of tags that you can put them on your pet, your son. And my son, I'd love to put those AirTags on him and just track him everywhere. They're like Tile competitors, but you can track everything with them, right? It's gonna be a lot of fun. They're probably gonna have some cool AR integration with the iPhone and stuff, where there's like those balloons that rise up if you turn on the camera, so you can find your AirPods, you find whatever you put those tags on. They're gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully they're not too expensive. Hopefully they sell them for like, I don't know, 3 for like $50 or something. But who knows, with Apple, they might be way too expensive. And then we are probably gonna move along to the iPad Pro. So you guys remember when the iPad Pro, the latest generation, the 12.9 and the 11-inch, second generation 11-inch and third generation, I believe 12.9, when they came out, it was a little bit confusing because they had the A12Z processors, but then the iPad Air came out and it had the A14 chip, which is really weird because it's almost better than the A12Z in some ways, which is in the Pro iPad. So it was a little bit weird, but I think Apple was in a predicament because of the development cycle. So they had to do that A12Z. They didn't want to keep the A12X the way it is in the iPad Pro and make that iPad Pro stay around for like 2.5 years. So now this cycle might be cut, which by the way is gonna hurt a lot because I bought the iPad Pro 11-inch second generation, which is pretty incredible, I gotta say. But then they made me a little bit jealous with the A14 chip on the iPad Air, the new iPad Air. So now, even though it hasn't been a year yet, they might update the iPad Pro with the A14X, which is gonna be incredible. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be so strong. It's just gonna beat everything else out there. It's gonna be a beast of a chip, especially on a tablet, you know. And the thing is that that's pretty much it. Maybe a mini LED display on the iPad, which would be great because the LCD is problematic. I don't know if they figured out the 120 Hz on that because the 120 Hz is very important on the iPad Pro. So who knows? But other than that, we don't have any big rumors. Probably no extra colors or extra sizes or whatever. Then we have the AirPods, right? So I don't know if you guys remember. I mean, I have a different video about the AirPods, but the gist is that we might get Airpods Pro Lite, which would be like the AirPods with the design of the AirPods Pro, but without the noise cancellation, so they're cheaper, but they're still in-ear, which by the way would be the worst of both worlds because the in-ear, for me personally, because the in-ear design is annoying as hell. You know, I really do not like the in-ear design. I like the original AirPods design, but the problem is there's no noise cancellation. So if you go on the train, I live in New York City, and if you go on the train all the time, it's pretty annoying with the original AirPods, right? But if they can somehow figure out a way to make them open with an open design like the original AirPods, but still have noise cancellation, that would be the best, right? But who knows if they can do that. Anyways, so and then, or they maybe will have like AirPods Pro 2 with something, and they'll have like the AirPods 3, which there are some rumors where they can be like, oh, you can use them with an over-ear design and or make them an in-ear if you add the silicone tips. Who knows? We'll see. But on the inside, it's probably going to be the same chip. I don't see the need for Apple to upgrade that chip, but who knows what they're going to do. The last rumor would be about the Apple TV, and hopefully they come out with a stick, a streaming stick. I want something for like $25-$50 that I can stick to my TV. I'm not sure Apple wants to go down that road again of having a high-end TV box that's like $300. I'm not sure it competes really well against a $25 stick from Fire TV stick, or a Google stick, a Chromecast stick or whatever. So I don't know, but it's probably going to be pretty hard for it to carry tvOS, if it's just a stick, unless they put a pretty good processor in there. So who knows? But for the most part, it's probably going to be the same OS, just with upgraded. Or maybe Apple will go all the way out and put like an A12Z processor in there and try at a gaming thing again, and maybe have release a gaming pad, a game controller, and see what happens. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I am super hyped. I love Apple events. They're like better than movies. I swear to God, they're the best. So let me know what you guys think, and how excited you are.